So yeah, no, I'm totally with you. That's a great idea, Colin. I should try that more. I do that when I travel, like far, like 5 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah, you travel far for gigs.
Yeah, sometimes, dude.
You do it on like a daily basis sometimes too.
Yeah,
It's you
sometimes.
drive out and you drive back, as far as I understand.
Yeah, depending. I mean, I got shows in Virginia where I think I'm gonna stay there for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Though this one I have next week in Ohio, March 8th at Buzzbin Music Shop or whatever. Like that's at 7 at night, and I don't have anywhere to stay. And I'm like, I don't even know how much I'm getting paid. Like it's kind of like one of these wonky like sketch shows.
Yeah.
Like the show looks great. It's set up. There's posters. There's flyers. The venue looks awesome, but it's 5 hours away, and it's not on a recommendation. It was on like one of them DIY tour postings or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I hit them up. So it's like I might not make anything. I might not have a show. I mean, I might get there and oops. Despite the communication. So that one I'm gonna drive 5 hours. Play the show, enjoy Canton, Ohio. If anyone from Canton, I mean, my bad if it sucks. I don't know. I've never been, so I'm gonna try to enjoy Canton, Ohio. Find something to do and play the show and skibop.
I don't know much about Canton, but I know you're a wonderful individual. So I know Canton will treat you well.
Dude, I'm hoping.
Or else.
And then you guys are trying to fill a bill.
That's
what up in? Yeah, right. Up in Akron.
We're trying to fill a bill all over. We've booked a lot of these gigs, but for a while I was seeing daily posts on like DIY postings, some Philly groups. There's individual music scene groups for like New York. There's individual groups for like Ohio and like basically every state. Because everybody wants to be the next hub of music, and that's fair, man. It's a lot of culture. It's a lot of money to bring in. That's people. Even if it's just a bar gig, that's people coming into your bar.
Yeah.
Just because some up and coming band's going to be there. Yeah, sure. We quadrupled the turnout tonight. It was kind of great. We had to turn people away because it was a fire hazard.
Yeah.
We're trying to book gigs all over, and I really, once again, much love, many prayers to the gig god himself, Mr. Patrick Schmidt, who coordinates majority of this entirely by himself. It's incredible. The other person that helps him a lot of the time is Emma, who is our bass player, and also co-founder of Happy Hearse.
Oh, that's right.
Between the two of them, I mean, they do so much. They do more for this band than I could do in a lifetime.
I don't know. I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
I don't know. It depends on how long my life is.
I mean, that's fair.
It's one of those things you don't find out till it's too late.
So that's going to be tough to book a whole band.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, I saw... Who was it playing? It was like Poison, Def Leppard, and there was another group. I thought like Motley Crue. And this was like this year. I saw this post like in February of 2022. And I was like, is this 2022? First off, these three bands are together. Why? And I was like, God, Nikki Sixx is still doing it. I think he's from Motley Crue. And now he's in 6 a.m. But apparently he's back in Motley Crue, whatever it is. I hope I don't have that wrong. And and it was like, dude, whoever booked their tour, I just feel so bad. Because I've seen like Rush's tour bill, Rip Neil, and all these other bands.
Don't remind me, man. I took a day off work for that.
Dude, I'm saying.
I was so sad.
And I'm looking at all these tours. It's not like this is the first tour schedule I've ever seen. No, not at all. Not even close, And I give myself shit if I'm like driving 2 hours away and then an hour in the other direction for like the next show. But these people, it was like Florida, Georgia, Canada, Florida, Georgia, Massachusetts, California, Massachusetts, New York, Florida, Canada, California. And I was like, what the hell? And it wasn't like...
That's terrible.
And it wasn't like they did 5 shows in Florida, took a week off, went to Canada. It was like they had maybe a day off every now and again. It was packed. It was just like one, day off, also here again. I don't know why you had a day off there and not before, and then here.
All over.
I was like, dude, who does that? They're a rude bastard.
I think that, when you get big enough, you get gigs that can't be rescheduled, and they're basically like mandatory times you got to be places, and it's probably like,
I don't know,
one here in Florida, 2 days later we have one in like Canada, and it's just trying to connect those dots the best they can. But then you end up, like you said, kind of jumping around, like those pictures when you were a kid that had the numbers beside the dots.
Yeah,
that's what it's like.
That's what it looks like.
Like you have to be all here and doing these shapes but we're going to try our best to put a gig in the middle of each one. But
Yeah.
it's not always possible.
And
It's got to be rough at that age, too.
yeah, that's got to look like that's the worst tour schedule I ever seen. And yeah, to your point. Now, I don't know. I mean, Ozzy still does it, and stop.